Hello heroes and villains, welcome to Multiverse. So as you can see, the game is back online, so let's get started.
Supergirl here, talking to you from 1,000 years in the future. My good friend Querl Docs, Brainiac 5, has requested you join the Legion of Superheroes. Dreamgirl had a vision of you, the Teen Titans, and the Legion of Superheroes fighting the Sorcerer Mordru. So take a time bubble and meet me here. And bring some sturdy old-fashioned pens. A lot of the Legionnaires have requested autographs.
So let's pick up our free gift first. So long live the Legion's adaptive augment cache. So let us claim that. So basically it gave us two neural access coil box. So let's open the first one. So we got our neural access coils. Basically I play as a controller most of the time, so let's go for the vital neural access coil. I'll get it right someday, I promise. And let's do the same for the next one. And let's take a quick look. I'm going to equip it, but I'm not going to use it just yet. But as I thought, it gave us a little feat to equip it. So basically our vital plating engraving gives us 1552 health, 3735 powers, and 352 vitalization. So we still get better stats with our old augments, so I'm not going to equip the new ones just yet. And also we get none of the bonuses just yet with the new augments. And let's take a look at those bonuses. I swear I can talk sometimes. So +1 Institute Triangulation, +1 time beacon from defeating world bosses in the 31st century. So I would probably try to upgrade the augments quickly so that I can get that +1 time beacon. +1 additional gear choice for the Duplicate Boys edition. Ekron's Favor, 1 augment, Emerald Eye of Ekron's ability guys. Ekron deals 10% less damage. 2 augments, Emerald Eye's Ekron's ability gaze deals 20% less damage. We are a Legion, +3 vitalization and power while in Long Live the Legion content. Brand bonus, +1 solar credit for completing Long Live Legion tier 10 on duty mission. For each rank of Ekron's Favor. So we should try to get the brand bonus quickly enough. But the most the one that gives us extra time beacon is probably the one we'll focus on first. And of course, Dimensional Anchor, 1 augments prevents knockdown from Evil Cosmic Boy. 2 augments reduce the effectiveness of Mordru's Abyssal Impulse by 10%. So if we look at the warp menu, so we could warp directly to the 31st century New Earth. I'll take the long way around for those of you who may not be that familiar. Let's take a quick look at the on-duty menu. So sadly for this DLC, all we have is a 4-player mission. So we can see we have the 4-player mission and the 4-player elite mission. And we have an 8-player mission. Again, we have the regular version and the elite version of the same mission. And the same is true for the events tab. If we have the teleporter and the urgent Warfront mods, we should be able to teleport directly again to the 31st century New Earth. But let us go take a look at the portal and the watchtower. So if I recall correctly, it should be right next to the Earth 3 portal. It takes a bit to load. There we go. And you can see it's shaped like the time sphere. We already had the time sphere in DCUO, and this one is slightly bit different. You can see the walls of the time sphere are not transparent like the one we already had. So let us take the portal to the 31st century. Lots of people today. There was not a live stream, but a trailer a bit earlier today. People were a bit, let's say, impatient to try out the new DLC. So let's talk to our friend Supergirl.
Thank you for coming to the future. You really should check in at Legion HQ when you get a chance, but since you're here, mind helping out? All of Mordru's magical chaos is really overwhelming for these poor future folks.
So let's talk to Supergirl.
Legion Academy students. Follow their ridiculously retro routine and keep them from getting nabbed.
Click a little too quick. Let's take a quick look at our mission. So trick shadow demons into appearing using Legion Academy student disguise. Defeat student hunting shadow demon in the 31st century. And there's also the Long Live the Legion. And that'll give us an artifact cache. So basically we'll have various steps. The first step seems to be speak to Supergirl. We'll probably have to cycle through all the missions and then eventually we'll get our artifact cache. Let's start our friend Static here.
My old goggles were gathering dust in the museum when they should be seeing action. Why don't we shine those babies up like new?
So recover Static's damage goggle from controlled Cosmic Boy in 31st Century New Earth. So let's accept. I believe the controlled Superboy is one of the bounties. We'll see that in just a minute. So let's talk to our friend Brainiac 5 over here. People were hoping that Brainiac 5 would be included. So far, I guess this is how he's going to be included.
The Fatal Five are taking advantage of all the chaos. Show them what it means to be a Legionnaire.
So thwart Emerald Empress or Validus in the 31st Century Earth. Again, that seems to be one of the bounties. It gives us 8 solar credits and Long Live the Legion loot cache. And here's a little hologram of Cosmic Boy. So I was wondering why we had holograms as opposed to the actual character. I guess it's because some of the characters are mind controlled by the evil Emerald Empress.
Request. Manual reset for defective ProbeTech models undergoing unknown error.
So test and destroy ensorcelled ProbeTech androids in the 31st Century New Earth. Let's accept. A bit later today we will play the bounties with our friend Nyx the Black Mask. But right now, I'll just play some of the solo missions. So let's go with Computer.
Vital infrastructure was damaged and is in need of repair. We will not abandon any citizen in this crisis.
So repair signs and replace communications beacon in 31st Century Earth. Let's do that. I guess this is going to be a weekly, kind of like the items when we have to click on 400 items or something, or defeat 400 enemies.
I've sensed malicious intent behind the wild surges of magic. Please counter it.
Counter and vanquish magic and endangering 31st Century New Earth. Let's accept. I should probably make I'll probably make a video at some point with each of the mission individually, but today we'll grab all the missions.
Let's shine a light on all these shadow creatures attacking citizens.
Subdue shadow minions to restore them as civilians in the 31st Century New Earth. Let's accept. So as we started with some sort of warning or alert about Validus and Emerald Empress. But let's take a quick look at the vendor.
Sensor protects us from Mordru's magical control. I apologize for the inhospitality of other androids.
So this here should be the, yeah, that's the Emerald Empress style. That's a cool looking chest piece. So I'll try to get this style, and then once I manage to get it all, I'll try to make a video about it.
Hello. How can I help you today?
So here, this is where we're going to be able to spend our time beacons. So you can see, and we have some prerequisite before we can actually get those. I guess not all of them. So these are probably the catalysts to be able to upgrade the augments. So of course we get some mods here. I assume we will get mods fighting the bounties as well, or actually even playing the missions. With Wonderverse, some missions would give us rewards. I think the weekly would give us some mods as rewards. And then we have a bunch of base items. I made a video about those already. Nyx the Black Mask was kind enough to show us a whole bunch of stuff. So here we have the Time Sphere. I have to admit, looking forward to purchasing the Time Sphere. The Threshold Teleporter. I have Ekron. There's a few weird fancy sculptures. I'm a bit surprised. I thought there would be more stuff to purchase with the Time Beacon. Oh well.
Can I help you into some new gear?
So here we have the Cosmic Boy that we can purchase, the Cosmic Boy style we can purchase with the solar credits. Sadly, we can't preview the style because it comes in a little box. Oh well. As soon as I manage to purchase the style, I'll try to show it to you. And let's see what's the... Oh, this is just the repair bot. So let us repair. I have to admit, I'm a bit...
Remember, Probe Tech for all your mechanical needs.
I'm a bit surprised by this vendor. I thought there would be more stuff here. Unless more stuff will be added later on, or as we go up in combat rating. Could be there's some combat rating requirement. I wouldn't be surprised by that. Let's explore the 31st century a little bit. Ah, that's a nice Legion sign. So if all goes well, we should have a whole bunch of base items that will allow us to be able to create a nice Legion of Superhero headquarters. So those of you who have been meaning to create a base inspired by the Legion, you should have the option to do so. That was simple enough. And sadly, by now, you guys probably know there won't be a solo mission in the on-duty menu. It might not be a big issue. There's as you saw, there's a handful of missions already, solo missions in the open world. It might be something they're going to do in the future. Maybe they don't like making solo instances for reasons. Let's be bold.
You saved me from an empty oblivion. Thank you for saving me from the clammy shadow of death.
I can still feel that icy shadow.
Oh, I was going to say, let's go help our friend. I guess he didn't care about those.
Thank you for rescuing me from that shadow.
Thank you. I felt an ancient evil cloud my mind. Thank you for saving me from the clammy shadow of death.
Let's try out that hammer. Oh, that's the sign we have to repair. That makes sense. So let's click it here. We just remove the portal. First time here, so if it looks like I don't know everything, it's because I don't. This is my first time here with you guys.
I didn't see what happened. Was that Ebon? Thank you for rescuing me from that shadow.
You saved me from an empty oblivion.
I don't play on the oh, there's Validus. We'll go fight him a bit later. Oh, I guess we can report back to Lightning Lad. Let's finish off the little demon here. Oh, we have to repair our sign again. So obviously, as you can see, I'm using my Sunboy armory that I made for my Legion video. I'm also using, for the troll aspect, I made my Cosmic Boy armory, which I'm not too crazy about. And I also have a what I call a troll DPS armory. It's an armory that I made basically originally for the bounties. For the bounties, you had to pretty much do a certain amount of damage in order to be able to get the credit. And as you saw, now it's going to be a Ferrolad armory, at least for now. Apparently they fixed the credit issue with the new bounties, but I guess I could still use it as a sort of controller that does a bit of damage. Well, let's explore a bit. Oh, let's go help our friends fight Validus. Should probably wait for tonight with our friend Nix. But tonight I'll use my Dark Multiverse character, so... out of range. I hate when it happens. Oh no, they're victorious. Oh well. We'll try again tonight. Oh, old Shadow Demon here. So let's fly around a bit. I stayed a little too much in the same area. And already seeing all the people that were fighting Validus. I guess we're going to need a lot of people. Oh, what's this one? Ah, that is so cute. We got a disguise. Not sure why you bore, but we'll take it.
Thanks, that was so retro.
Let's try this one, see if it's going to be different. Ah, I changed back. Oh, I'm so sad now. Probably has to do with one of the missions. We'll find out someday.
Corruption detected.
So today there'll probably be a lot of competition with pretty much everyone. Everyone is going to try to play the missions. So people will compete for the same objectives.
Probe tech, on time and up to spec.
Ah, I'll buy that for $1.
Unexpected delay. Compensate new prime delay.
Oh,
Serve more delay.
so I guess some of those robots are evil. They kind of look like Brainiac a bit. Oh, here's the alert for the Emerald Sorceress. So if I trusted the chat, Cosmic Boy is the one that drops the Omnipotence face mask. Inspired by our friend Static. We'll take a look at that afterwards. Let's explore a bit more. That seems to be where Cosmic Boy is. The bounties are supposed to scale according to how many people are fighting them. Sadly, the devs always seem to struggle whenever there's some scaling thingy. They seem to overestimate the skill level of the player base, or they just want to beat up the players. There's a point in time where it felt almost as if the players, the devs, saw making the game as if they were competing against the players, so that we're trying, let's say, to defeat the players.
On my way with a little terror, Farah. I'll see the rest of you again soon.
So we got some time beacon. Oh, that's the static goggles. And some dominance mods. So if you want to know how to get the static goggles, that seems to be how. You get the missions from Static Shock, fight the evil Cosmic Boy, and you should get the goggles. Unless I'm mistaken. Let's take a quick look at the goggles. Did not expect to get them so soon. But it's a nice change of pace. I'm still upgrading some of the previous Omnipotence item that I had. So let's see. So the item is item level 270. What do I have right now? 273. So I sadly it's a bit. Oh, it has a face socket though. So that alone might make it worth it. So in terms of stats, I would lose a bit of vitalization, a bit of dominance. Oh yeah, it's not a... Oh, I'm so sad now. It's not quite as good as the controller goggles I have, at least for controller. And let's take a quick look at the style. What it is, the style. Style is overcharged. So let's try it out. I assume loading time will take a while today. Overcharged. Let's remove the material. There we go. It's a pretty cool looking style. Could imagine using that to create our friend Impulse. But pretty much any characters that uses some kind of goggles like that would probably be able to use it. So I won't play all the missions today. I'll just, at least at this point, well, let's just explore a bit more and we'll go collect our rewards. I was told that the map was pretty big. Yeah, it is fairly big. I seem to recall, I think I saw those tables as base items. Oh yeah, before I forget, let's take a quick look at... there's the goggles. We don't have anything to upgrade it just yet. But we are going to need some ionized gas, some Faraday cage, and some 8 terabit encryption keys. So the source is the Legion loot cache. Long live the Legion loot cache. Long live the Legion large loot cache. The top tier on duty mission. And the Probetech Venbot 3000. The Probetech Venbot 3000. I have to admit, I never thought we would see the 31st century in DCUO. Don't get me wrong, I'm very happy that we did. But it's something that the people had been at. Oh, the evil invisible wall. But don't get me wrong, we've been waiting for this for a long time. A lot of people have been asking for this for a long time. It just I was starting to think it would never happen. So Legion Academy Dorms Teleporter. Let's try it out and see where it brings us. Oh, I see. So I guess it's going to be a little bit like the portals we had to be able to teleport from one bounty to the next. Oh, let's help out our friends. So again tonight, live at 5, we will play the bounties with our friend Nyx, the Black Mask. We might play other missions as well. We'll see how it goes.
Soul-chilling terror with friends.
Oh noes! I'm scared.
Little bird, I see what you fear. Both your past and your future all in one.
It's a bit weird to see the characters a bit oversized. I guess they do that so that if there's 30 players, they want us to be able to see the NPC we're fighting against.
No need to consume yourself with all this.
Oh.
Unrequited love really puts you between a rock and a hard place.
I have to admit, no idea what the mechanic is supposed to be.
Run! Feel terror as you've never felt it before.
So we have to get the eyes to be able to remove the shield from Saturn Girl. Okay. Not sure if those Legion Junior Academy members are supposed to be part of the event, or if it's just NPCs we dragged into the fight without meaning to.
What's next? Losing the will to fight?
Oh no, I was frozen.
The minor setback.
Sorry for the noise, I live downtown. Sometimes it happens. Oh. We only got the beacon. I'm so sad now. So we got a world boss success reward, which seems to be only the beacon. So I guess I get the idea now. On the map, we had seen some of the teleporters. So I guess this teleporter would bring us to the next bounty, which would bring us back to the last bounty, I guess. Let's continue a quick look around, and we'll go back and collect our rewards. So to get back to what we were saying, oh yeah, the 31st century and the Legion of Superheroes was something that was pretty much highly requested by the player base for a long, long time. It's nice that they finally decided to give us the 31st century. The only sad thing, I guess, is that it is the modern version of the Legion. I can guarantee you that most people were asking for the Legion of Superheroes, or pretty much asking for the classic version of the team, seeing how this version did not even exist way back when. But sometimes, sadly, within the context of DC Universe Online, you have to make do with what you have. It's nice enough to just fly around and explore a bit. Something I do once in a while. It's almost like my own private ASMR. Just fly around. Sometimes listen to the music if there's any. I wish we could get those Legion emblems for our lair. Maybe we will. Who knows? So let's go back and collect our rewards. Yeah, I didn't finish all the missions. Not a problem. It was just to get a glimpse of the DLC. Let's pick up our first collection. And let us pick up a few of our rewards.
You were like a light in the darkness. Thank you again.
Thank you for reining in Mordru's magic.
Thanks for chaperoning. You should be a mentor. You make a great teacher.
Ah, Supergirl is so nice to us.
It's killing me how badly they let my gear go when the stuff to fix it has been here the whole time. Hang tight. We're gonna do it ourselves. I'm trusting you with this.
So I guess the crystal shards will be used to be able to fortify the glasses. We'll try them in just a second.
A strong victory. I knew you were the right person for the task.
Your help here frees up Legionnaires off-world. Thank you.
Unknown error. No longer detected. If problem persists, please consider purchasing upgrades.
Your work was inspiring, but I must insist you report to Legion headquarters for a quick checkup and orientation. We still don't know why Dreamgirl's vision said you and the Teen Titans were needed, but we want to make sure you're armed with the best weapon there is, knowledge.
Oh my gosh, the cringe.
We'll meet you in the 31st century. I've got to get back to organizing the rest of the Legion's defenses across the entire galactic.
So we got our first collection and we got a whole bunch of loot. Now let's go back to our lair and we'll take a look at those. Actually, let's go back just 1 minute. So let us try to fortify our face piece right now. So 500 will bring us to rank 2. Let's do that. And it does increase the stats. Oh, so we have to increase it at least to rank 8, I guess, to breakthrough. So it did upgrade. Oh, okay. So it does upgrade the combat rating as we increase the strength of the artifacts of the actually of the face mask. It does increase the combat rating. Oh, I see. So pretty soon it should be better than the face mask we already had. Let us take a look at our Legion artifact. So there should be 3 different artifacts. The Grimbor's Chain, which apparently Nix and I had misread the other day. So apparently the Grimbor's Laceration will increase our damage and our allies against our enemies. So we'll have to try it out, I suppose. I was really tempted to take the Quizlet. It works a bit like the Grimoire Verum, where it summons the Grimoire Verum summons all Eldritch God that fights by your side, a little Void Gazer. The Quizlet is a little drone that would appear by your side in battle and help you in battle. For the Computo, I guess that would be good for DPS. Decision. The Quizlet or the Grimbor's Chain. Let's go for the Grimbor's Chain, because why not? And it even gave us some Nth Metal. So I guess let's switch to controller. So I guess I'm going to switch one of my artifacts for the Grimbor's Chains. I kind of like the Parasite's Power Harness, but the Grimbor's Chain might be a better option. I'll have to give it some thoughts. And let's see what's in the boxes. We got a few boxes as a reward. Oh, and also we got our first collection. I will go take a look at the collections in a bit. The move would be, I should probably go and sell it on a broker. Today, and for the next few days, the collection should get a good price on the broker. So, if you want to make some cash in DCUO, this week you should probably try to sell some of the Legion's collections on the broker. That should make you a bit of cash. I don't really care about that, so I'm just going to collect the collection. So it's one of 10 collections. I'll probably farm a bit, maybe later today or tomorrow, to try to complete the collection. So let's see what's in the box. So Cosmic Communicator box, Time Traveler belt box. So one of the style we can get is the Time Traveler style. I made a video about that not too long ago. the time traveler style is an older style that they've decided to add here. So this is going to be my armor trinket. So let's pick it up. I guess I'm going to be able to replace my trinket. Time Traveler's Helmet. So you can see there's one that's combat rating 279. The other one is combat rating 281. That's the maximum item level. The item will scale to the level of your character, but the maximum level you will be able to get is 281 out of this item. So let us take that. And you can see we got some flawed 31st century exobytes to be able to upgrade our augments. Decisions. Let's go for the boots. We already have a face mask, and we already have a headpiece, so either option, let's go for the headpiece again. And this is a large loot cache, so let's see what we can get. A utility belt or the boots. I already have a pair of boots, so let's go for the belt. So as you saw, we got a few exobytes. So let us upgrade our augments a bit. And sadly, the exobytes you will get for the Legion DLC will only be good to be able to upgrade your neural access coils. The same as, it's something they started with the Wonderverse DLC. Basically, the Wonderverse DLC, the Platinum engravings could only be upgraded with the Wonderverse exobytes. And they're doing that so that people cannot upgrade their augments to the maximum the first day. So you have no choice. You have to start grinding like everyone else on day one and hope to be able to upgrade your augments. So in this case, you can see it's not enough to be able to upgrade it to rank 1. Not a big deal. We'll play the long game and eventually we'll get them. We'll get the augments to come back to rank 23 quickly enough. So the goal right now would be to try to get both augments to the high enough in rank so that we can get the Time Institute Triangulation, the +1 time beacon from defeating world bosses. So let us go to our lair and let's take a quick look at the broker. So let's look at the broker. There should be a whole bunch of new collections added to the broker already. So you can see right now the prices are not that high, but not that low either. Today is a good day to be able to farm for those collections. And sadly, as time goes by, the more people manage to get those collections, the price of those collections will probably go down. But right now, if you want to farm for those collections, now's the good time. And now's the time also to make a bit of cash with those collections. But you can see the price goes down pretty quick. Like it started at 30 million and it's already way down to 900,000. So the prices should go down. Usually the price starts a little higher. And then after roughly 1 week, the price should start to stabilize a bit. But the prices should keep on slowly going down as the DLC progresses. But already you can see there's some that you can purchase. Let's put price ascending. So already some of them collections went down to about 500,000. Once I manage to complete some of those collections, I'll try to make videos to show you what you can get when you complete those collections. So this was just a quick overview of the Legion DLC that went live today. Again, a bit later at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Nick's the Black Mask and I will go live. We will probably play the bounties. We might play a few of the other missions. We'll have to wait and see for that. If you have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. I have roughly 2,000 videos about this Universe Online at this point, so if I don't answer your question right away, just search in my videos. Odds are I already made a video that answers your question. Or click one of the videos that you see on your screen right now. Bye-bye.